Namaste. Hi, I'm Brandon Bays, and I am so thrilled that after 26 years of offering the Journey Intensive in a deep 2-day immersion in person, that finally I'm able to offer this life-changing work, this liberating work, this profoundly healing work to you in your own home as a 2-day immersion, which you will undergo live, both with teachings from me and process work, and with a co-presenter who will take questions and answers. And you'll be also undergoing dynamic process work with a partner of your own choosing who will swap with you with the processes, and you'll be supported by a trainer team who are our journey practitioners who've been immersed in this life-changing work for many years. And they'll support you as you're undergoing your own emotional journey and your physical journey. And for those of you new to the journey was originally born from my own direct experience over 26 years ago of healing from what turned out to be a basketball-sized tumor. And the gift of that healing is I found a method for all of us to go on a journey inside ourselves, to access the infinite potential, the part of you that makes your heart beat and your eyes shine and your hair grow. And at that deepest level of being, at the level of your soul, where you access that healing presence, you go on a journey inside your body into different parts of the body where there are old cell memories stored. And what science has found is when you feel a strong emotion and you repress it, it releases a quantifiable biochemistry which will go to certain cell receptors and block them. And if over time illness happens, it happens, of course, where the cells are blocked. And conversely, what they also know to be true is that when you feel your emotions very naturally and freely, like a child does, our cell receptors remain open. And so part of my healing journey was I found a means and a very practical method for all of us to go inside and go to these blocked cells and uncover the stored cell memories there, the old emotional pain, to go through a deep and cleansing process of release and letting go, understanding what's happened to you, and ultimately forgiveness, so that when new cells are born, they're born devoid of that old consciousness as new regenerative cells. And so this work is known both for emotional healing, but also for physical healing. And currently, right now, there are 2 hospitals in Tel Aviv where they have a cancer unit in one and a heart unit in another. And after you've undergone your operations, you then have a week long of immersion in the journey where you're getting to the emotional corollary of what has co-created the illness in the first place, so it doesn't show up later down the line because you didn't get your wake-up call. So the journey is powerful work, and the reason I call it an intensive is because it is an immersion, and you will be experiencing not only all the deep teachings, but meditations with me, process work with me. You'll have that co-presenter who will do live exchanges where you can ask questions and have them answered and share your experience. And then, of course, process work with this partner of your own choosing. So it's a dynamic time. It's a life-changing time. You will come to such a place of wholeness and peace, feeling so at home in your own skin. And my prayer is that you not only experience this big washing clean, but you take these tools in your life to clear whatever issues are arising in your life and to give it away to your children, to your family, to your friends, so that we can all take the lampshade off our lights and come home to a sense of peace and well-being. So a heartfelt namaste, and I look forward to sharing this powerful work, this liberating, life-changing work with you. Namaste.